everyone.
Hey guys, hope everyone's been enjoying the beautiful fall weather we've been having. I know we certainly have. It's so nice how we decided to come outside for our coffee break instead of sitting indoors and enjoy the beautiful October weather out here. And since we had a can of festive coffee lying around, we decided to, it's a first time try in fact, but we're big coffee guys.
Indeed.
And when there's something like this lying around, especially pumpkin spice, I've just been in a big pumpkin spice mood this recently. It's the air outside, it smells so, the leaves are dying, and it's just, I don't know how to explain it.
What a
Such
better
a
time.
festive feeling. And, well, we decided to let someone else know how much we enjoy this. Hopefully you enjoy this as much as the beautiful weather out here. So, it's about October 10th, 11th, something like that. And it's around 60 degrees.
We've never had
Can't
an
even believe
October
it.
this hot.
No, it is amazing. No jackets, no sweatshirt. Just a beautiful day to sit out and have a little coffee break. So hey, we thought to shoot our first video of apt foods, where we taste the foods and rate the foods and tell you if they're awful, apt, or amazing. So hopefully this is going to be at least apt enough.
We're really hoping for the amazing.
Yeah,
Because I've been looking forward to this.
we saw it at Stop and Shop, and that's where we bought it, and we were looking for something festive, but there just wasn't much festive foods there as much as I was hoping. But this was sitting on the shelf, and when it comes to festive coffee, I just cannot resist. Look at that. I forgot to say it's like La Colombe, something like that. La Colombe.
If that's how you pronounce it.
I've never had one of their coffees. I think it means something like the dove or something like that in French. But it looks, it's about the size of a normal Starbucks can that you would get. But I'm really interested to know how it's going to be.
It looks amazing, I tell you what.
Yeah,
it's very pumpkin-y. And I hope it is.
It says frothy, creamy. It's a pumpkin spice cold brew latte. I mean, what is there to go wrong with that? But you never know. We've had some bad experiences with certain coffees, but nothing to make you. I'm a pretty easy guy to please when it's with coffee. I love all different kinds of coffees, black, cream, sweet.
That is definitely our biggest thing that we enjoy is any variety, especially the dark roasts. Those are some of the best.
The dark roasts are amazing. I don't think this is a complete dark roast. We'll see. I hope so. But it's definitely, it's a cold brew, so it might be a bit more condensed, I'm hoping. I haven't had too much experience with cold brew canned coffees. I've had a lot of mostly little added cream. I've actually never had a Starbucks cold brew can. I'm looking forward to tasting that. Maybe that'll be another review. But anyway,
We have our drink right here that we're going to be trying, and a
we
little
thought
bit of...
to enjoy the nice weather outside, might as well have some candy, some festive candy with our coffee to review.
A little bit of Werther's.
Who doesn't like Werther's? And
Werther's pumpkin spice.
to make Werther's even better, make them festive with a festive can of coffee. We've never had these either, so
We're
these will be a
hoping they're
nice
gonna be
little
a-
treat on the side.
Nice tie over.
Now, the thing about trying new brands of coffee is what always makes me excited is usually each brand I've tried, whether it's Starbucks, Black Rifle, Dunkin' Donuts, they always have their own authentic taste to it. So what I'm really hoping is that this is going to be a new authentic taste for us to enjoy. We only got one can of it so far because
We're splitting.
you don't need to be. We're pretty, still pretty charged, and it has about 120 grams of caffeine in it. So, It's a pretty easy going can. It's not
Nice
like
split.
some of your 200 grams of coffee.
Without any further ado,
Let's shake that up a bit and
give it a nice little shake.
I've had coffees pop on me when I did this, so let's crack it open.
Crack it open then.
Perfect. Give it a smell.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that's how I'm hoping. Give it a smell.
Oh boy. Yep, that smells like it's gonna be good.
It's very
Oh,
creamy
boy.
and frothy.
That
in
looks. They
Here.
weren't wrong. It says creamy and frothy. That's what you get.
there. Give this a pour. Show the color.
It's a white creamy coffee. So this one's nice and thick. It's not like I don't know, chocolate milk thick, but it's a very good thickness.
Oh, it smells so far very pleasant. It's like you can smell like a cinnamon, a little taste of cinnamon to it. I mean, at least a little bit of a smell. Definitely pumpkin there. There's definitely pumpkin.
Is it kind of like an oatmeal?
Yeah, it's kind of like an oatmeal, kind of creamy.
Okay.
It's definitely very pleasant to
You
smell.
know, just by smelling it, it gets me really in the mood to have another bowl of pumpkin oatmeal and some apples on the side.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Now
I
it's
would
starting
love
to
to have that.
cool down a little bit in the evening, so
Definitely
it's
starting to get hungry.
starting to get a little hungry.
It's definitely not overwhelming. It's very, I wouldn't say mild, but just enough.
You know, it does remind me a little bit of the Mean Bean Monster.
Yes,
It
very
smells
close to that.
a little bit like that. I think it's just the creaminess.
Definitely,
but-
just with added pumpkin and cinnamon. But just from the smell so far,
It smells like it's going to be
this
flavorful.
is going to be a sweet one. This is going to be sweet. So,
God, stop teasing.
I'll give it a try and tell you my thoughts.
What is it? Come on, let me hear. Okay, I won't rush you.
Oh, it's definitely pumpkin-y. Definitely. It's got like I was talking about, it's got the cinnamon. It's not overly sweet, which I do enjoy. It makes it taste kind of rich.
Up there with a Monster or Starbucks?
Yes, it's up there. It's not as sweet as you might think, which is definitely good. And how much was the sugar in the can
It was
again?
13 grams.
So definitely
Most
not
Starbucks has
too
like
bad.
18 to 19, so it's...
So it's definitely less sweet, but it's not too undersweet. I would say most people, some would definitely call this too sweet, since we do love sweet coffee, or we love extremely bitter. I would say this falls between that happy middle, between sweet and a little bit of bitter in
Well,
there, so it
perfect.
doesn't get rid of the coffee flavor. I can definitely taste its coffee.
Would you consider it a relaxing fall evening
Indeed,
coffee?
I could
Oh,
find this
okay.
even warmed up, and it would
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So it is kind of like an oatmeal.
be... Yep, it's you can see it's kind of bright in color,
Holy crap.
which there's definitely a lot of creamer in there.
You know, it reminds me of like a, yeah, like oatmeal. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind
I
of like
don't-
an
I don't
oat milk if you
have
ever
any
had
other
the
words.
oat milk monster.
Yes.
It's gone, sadly, but if you ever had that, that's kind of what this reminds
One of
me
my
of.
favorite flavors.
It is absolutely delicious. My thoughts so far is I'll keep that to myself until he tries it
Let's
out.
see. Okay. By what he made it sound like has got me very excited to try it. Let's see. Yep. Oh boy. This
It's
is going to be a
definitely
good
good
one.
smelling.
Let's see. This is... Oh yeah. There's definitely some pumpkin in that.
How is it?
Ooh, I was right. Yep. Has this, it would go perfect with a nice bowl of oatmeal. It has like this.
It's a nice.
It's very like a, what do you call it? A cozy, very cozy.
It's like a nice morning coffee.
Relaxing. Yes, it's not.
a brilliant morning coffee.
It goes great in a
You can
relaxing
have it,
evening.
Yeah,
Or
in the evening because it is sweet. And
some canned coffees, like you're right, it has like where you'll drink them, they're like too strong or too sweet.
like some of
for
the
a morning.
monster coffees are like the salted caramel.
Yeah,
are
exactly.
Incredibly sweet, which it's definitely more of an afternoon drink. I would call
And
this
if you're having a
falling
black
into-
rifle,
yeah,
that's like an afternoon as well.
yeah.
Where this, the best way I can describe it, balanced. It's just
very balanced, yeah.
It's like a morning cup of coffee. You want some of your cream, but you want a little bit of that strength. Like I can taste. It's not disappointing, like what I was saying about when you get a coffee, you just don't want cream and sugar. You expect coffee. So
Which this definitely delivers.
it definitely does. It definitely does. Oh, and yes, just a hint of cinnamon. And there's something else. It's like maybe just not too much
Like a
cloves.
brown sugar feel.
Brown
feel to
sugar.
it.
Brown sugar. Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Yeah, oatmeal.
It tastes like it would go great. It doesn't taste like oatmeal.
kinda tastes like
but
if you
it would go great with
pour
drink
milk in
the
the oatmeal
milk.
and you just kind of get the liquid of the brown sugar in it, and that's kind of what it tastes like you're drinking, but not overly strong.
It doesn't say oat milk anywhere either, so
I would definitely
That's
buy
not it.
this again.
absolutely, I
thoughts.
would drink this for breakfast, for dinner. It would be great as a morning stroll in the fall time. This would be absolutely amazing for that. I mean, if it's a beautiful fall enough day to drink a cold brew coffee on a cold fall day, but this is lukewarm, by the way. We didn't chill it. We didn't do anything to it. It wasn't in the fridge. So
We decided to see it straight how it
this
comes
is
from
right
the
out
store
of the can.
and give it a try. And it tastes like I could imagine it chilled or warmed up,
Drinking too much
and
of that.
it would be perfect. Here, I can even pour a little more. And
Let's try some out of the can now.
yeah,
Because out of the can,
there is a difference.
believe it or not, yes, there is a big difference of what you drink it out of.
Okay. Out of the
Going
can.
down with another one. That was a good drink.
I don't know. I kind of like it out of the can better. Not gonna lie. It's got the sipping. When you sip it out, it kind of foams it into your
Okay.
mouth, which gives it a. It gives it like this. Yeah, like I said, very foamy, especially if you kind of swish it around your mouth. I could imagine it.
Frothy.
Yeah, it says it on the can, so it already knows.
It knows what it is.
Give it another try.
I think I will. You know what?
I'd say it's definitely better out of the can. Or in the can, excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're...
That reminds me a lot of taking a walk.
yeah.
Taking a nice walk, a long stroll, cold evening like this, and just sipping out of a can of coffee. There's something about it that just gets you so excited.
Gets the evening started.
So far, the best way to describe this thing is, yeah, very balanced. It's, as far as coffees that I've had, not the most amazing coffee I've ever had. It doesn't scream like, I don't know how to say
Absolute
it.
pristine,
Super much
perfect.
flavor. Yeah, definitely didn't disappoint on the festive taste.
No, it didn't.
Not at all. It certainly delivered on that. I will. You know what? I think the best way to rate this can. Let me
how
know
should
if
we
you have a
rate
different
it?
shape.
I kind of have an idea.
Yeah, I think I know. Apt.
It's apt.
It's balanced. Perfect.
Adequate enough for this.
It delivers what it needs to deliver
It's
on.
an absolute perfect afternoon enjoyment. I could imagine having this warmed up or cold would be amazing. Maybe with a cider donut.
Oh, boy.
That would be perfect with it.
Oh, or one of the pumpkin donuts from...
Or a pumpkin donut, exactly.
Yeah, if you had a pumpkin donut with this,
it would be
set.
amazing.
Like, that's your evening treat. Or morning breakfast. It depends what kind of person you are. Right now, I'm kind of in that treat mood.
I am too.
So it's time to deliver on that with one of these.
Here's how it looks.
Looks very, let's see how it smells.
Looks like a normal Werther's.
They're a chewy, like more of a Tootsie
Yeah, they're
Roll
not hard,
kind.
so if I were to bend it,
yeah, they're
I
like
can do
a,
so.
they're not a broken where, it has a hard shell to it,
No.
break apart kind. These are a chewy, I wonder if there's filling in it or if it's
There
just,
could be. I'm hoping, but possibly not. The wrappers sure are festive. So far, the smell kind of smells like caramel. So
it smells very caramely.
it's hard to smell any pumpkin.
I would say if you gave this to me, I would think it's a caramel apple.
Yep.
But, hey, the taste can be quite deceiving.
Let's give her a try.
Very mild on the pumpkin.
Yep, definitely. Wait,
Does it hit after?
yeah, kind of swish it around.
Swish it around in there, get it moving around.
I can taste a cinnamon flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very.
It has to get into your saliva glands to froth up it. Yep, it's starting.
It's very cinnamon.
The more you
can-
have it in your mouth, it.
Definitely taste classic Werther's in there.
Yep, there's Werther's.
Go another bite here.
I just think this was even more pumpkin-y, and it just really delivered on that.
For sure.
That this tastes. And that should be a good way to show how flavorful that was.
I wouldn't say this is a completely pumpkin tasting candy.
No, it wasn't the most pumpkin tasting, but pumpkin's one of those things.
It's hard to mask, or it's hard to not mask
Excuse me.
with caramel. Like caramel is
Exactly.
an easy thing to cover any flavor,
And once
it
you
takes
taste that
over.
cinnamon and the caramel, your mind instantly goes to apple.
Yes.
And pumpkin is kind of a. Sorry, I'm swatting around all these. It's starting to get later and the mosquitoes are coming out. But it's hard to incorporate that flavor of pumpkin into many candies. I've had a couple. I haven't had many pumpkin candies.
No,
but
not many.
they always are more cinnamon than they are pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
And this definitely tastes pumpkin, but it's just hard to. You have to. I'm not going to say you have to know it's pumpkin to taste the pumpkin, but it definitely helps.
So, overall ratings of the candy and the coffee.
Let's do the candy first. What did you
Candy.
think it was like?
I
as a
saw the candy was definitely delicious.
It was delicious.
I love Werther's, so it's kind of hard to.
Again, though, it wasn't something that screamed, "This is my favorite candy,"
No. But
or
it,
"This is a new revolution."
it was definitely something that I enjoyed and
If you had to
did
choose
not dislike.
a Werther's or the pumpkin Werther's, which one would you pick?
I would probably at this time of year take pumpkin Werther's.
Oh, I would definitely take pumpkin at this time.
But if I had to keep each
Yeah.
one to stay, that's a hard one.
Well, I guess we can't really. That's kind of an unfair thing.
Yeah, because
it's
Werther's are so
not going to want to
delicious.
get rid of Werther's. So,
It's hard to say. It's,
As a
it's
candy,
as much as you'd want to replace
as
normal
a
coffee.
fall treat, let's review it as a fall treat. As a fall treat, I would say it's apt.
It's apt.
And until the next review, we'll see you guys later.